more Māori moving further from their hokanga, it creates a barrier to connect to their marae. But we believe with today's technology, distance should not be a barrier to reconnection. That's why we at Eighth Wonder are working on our idea, MaraEye. What is MaraEye? We are looking to create a visual Wikipedia for our culture. We are using VR and augmented reality to immerse our customers into a virtual MaraEye where they can interact and learn their tikanga. Up on screen, we have a couple concepts. For virtual reality, we are looking at our customers actually walking through a virtual MaraEye, interacting and touching the carvings, wherein the relevant information to that tupuna will pop up on screen. With augmented reality, we're hoping to streamline it where we can just have the customers pull up their phone, and when they have it at the carving, relevant information to that tupuna will show up on screen.
What are the benefits of MaraEye? Number one, we want to reconnect. With the growing overseas Māori population, we want to prevent another loss of culture like what happened in the 60s during the urban drift. So Māori from small villages started moving up to the bigger cities. Number two, we want to preserve. We want to digitally preserve our aging MaraEye that will eventually be lost to the elements. Okay? Number three, we want to educate people. So we can use MaraEye as a tool to teach people about Māori protocol, Māori customs, Māori history, and Māori lineage. So the Wikipedia of our culture. In terms of tikanga, we see MaraEye as an extension onto our traditionally oral and visual ways. For example, we tell our stories through song and dance, and we keep record with our carvings and tuku patterns within the MaraEye. Yeah.
So how it came to me, a couple of stats is we have a youthful population. Our median age is 23, and 18% of Māori, of the global Māori population, live outside of Aotearoa. Most of them living in Australia. And so that's how this idea came about. I've got cousins that grew up, born in Australia, but they rarely come home, and when they do, they don't know much about our culture. A lot of the information that they do know is superficial. It's being learned from movies and TV. They're not at the MaraEye learning our stories. And so we want to take our cultural heritage to them. We want to be able to use today's fast internet, VR, or phones. Everyone's got one, you know. And we want to take those ideas and be able to spread that information far and wide. Visually, that's the whole point. We need to keep our visual and oral culture alive. Not writing it down in a dictionary for people to look up like Wikipedia. They have to go into the MaraEye.
Myself, I took a really big interest in this project because a few years ago, my MaraEye did in fact burn down, along with the tikanga and history that all went up in smoke with it. All the photos, carvings gone. So obviously our target market is Rangatahi Māori or in Māori abroad, but we also want to expand the idea to other Indigenous peoples to work with them to preserve their cultural heritage in a digital format. And so I think as Māori we can relate well to them because we have an innate understanding, shared experience under as disaffected peoples under colonisation. And for revenue streams, we've been thinking about sensitive ways, ways that are sensitive to tikanga that's different for all MaraEye. We want to try, we're thinking about a user paid subscription that's connected to the MaraEye, to that particular MaraEye, or
their own MaraEye pays a subscription fee for the service, and they give out the login information so they can keep their own information with their hapu whānau. Potential investors, at the moment we're talking about Rawiri, which is Te Aroa, and we're looking at doing 5 MaraEye within our oge to digitise them. And
Oh yeah, well, back end. So we're currently working out of the newly established Innovation Hub Digital Base Camp in Rotorua. So that space, it's our space. Yeah, called Digital Base Camp, which is full of other like tech-savvy professionals. We've got like web developers, graphic designers, videographers, programmers, animators. And along with that, we have myself and Lee work as lecturers at the Animation College based in Rotorua, which recently took out like Best Emerging Business Award in 2016 for West Awards.
So how will MaraEye impact the customer? For the customer we're aiming at, this will be a very personal issue. It is their MaraEye, it is their tikanga, it is their identity. With intergenerational, this goes back to Jaz's cousins overseas. They will be having children, the children will be having children, the domino effect. We do want to give pretty much all the youth and everyone an access point to their MaraEye, no matter where they're from. Other indigenous cultures, we do at some point want to broaden our horizons and reach out to other indigenous cultures to help preserve their tikanga and their history as well. Again, we are 8th Wonder. My name is Tawhai. I'm an animator and a lecturer at Animation College.
I'm Akoni Pakinga. I'm an animator, illustrator, teacher, and DJ.
I'm Rawiri Pakinga. I'm a graphic designer, tutor at Animation College, tutoring graphic design and 3D modelling. And we're Wanda from Rotorua.
And if you would like, we do have a small demonstration that I've handed up earlier. Is it on? Yep, sure. It is the initial concept we did submit. But then they provided the Google box, which we thought was fun.
Yeah. Those things are like $10. No expensive. Thank you for listening to our pitch. It's been an honour to be here. It was an honour just to be chosen as a finalist. Thank you for choosing us to come up here.
The cool thing about what you're up to is you've got like a bunch of really great skill sets internally with the team to be able to understand the space around tech and storytelling and animation stuff, which is obviously a kind of a key component. Do you see this as like a platform that you'll enable others to be able to work with to help create their stories inside of a bigger thing? Like obviously, because after you do it once, there's from a business sort of standpoint, clearly there's kind of just like, oh, you just make a couple of videos for your own thing that's going to get a bit bigger. Maybe talk about just the commercial elements of scalability with what this tech can do for not only local but potentially national.
So we wanted to try, if we could, to patent our process that we've built up, and we want to be able to license that out to other companies or other people that can do this. Because there's 700 MaraEye around. A lot of them are inaccessible only by boat or something like that. And so if we could get other companies to do this, it'll increase the outreach and accessibility, and also digitise the MaraEye faster.
And who pays for that?
And who pays for that? Well, I'd like to think that our iwi would have an interest in it because it's our cultural preservation. I think if we don't, a lot of marae are going to be lost like this one, without any records kept, only blueprints or photographs. And I'd like us to be able to use it digitally.
So your plan is for you to come in under iwi and do all their marae stuff for them?
We like iwi to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they just got 27 mil for the housing and stuff. Why not increase that for digital and natives?
Fascinating. I think what you're doing is so valuable, and not just for connecting to people offshore, but also just everyone around Aotearoa, not just for Māori, also for non-Māori as well, to be able to understand. Where are you at in the process at the moment? So you know you've got a really clear purpose, you know why you're doing it, totally buy into that, and we've got some examples here. How far through in terms of your own marae are you? Like, what are the different components of digitisation that you're doing?
We need to get some equipment. We've got equipment available with our VR base camp with other people there, but we want our own stuff. But I already got because we're cousins, we got our own marae ready to do up. And then there's another 4 that we're looking into. But yeah, mainly it's just we got to go to a different hui and talk to our whānau about it. And that's what, because we are just creators, we're not sure about the business side of things. That's what we come here for to help for business mentorship. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some interesting things out there, and there are a few other people around the country looking at similar. And there are some interesting challenges that have surfaced, such as when is it appropriate for someone to have a digital marae experience when they haven't actually had a pōwhiri before they enter?
Well, if you're from that marae, you shouldn't have to have a pōwhiri to do
Not
it.
if you're from that marae, but if you're sharing it, why?
That's what we want. So we want to try and create that login where the marae gives it up first to the people they know.
Okay. Yeah. So just to those whose marae is.
Well, if we wanted to do it for tourists, we could just do a generic marae that has Ngāhui whā ancestors or something like that.
Yeah.
That's already information available.
Kia ora, team. I have a couple of questions here. So you're going to make this happen, and I'm just guessing at this point that you're going to get a technical person in to make it work on the platform. My next question is, sorry, that was one, yes, are you going to get someone in? The next part is, what hardware are you using, or are you going to use? And is your software going to be interactive in any way? For example, on the Google cardboard we have here, you're just viewing.
Yep.
So you're sort of putting it on and doing, you can't actually interact with it.
Well, those ones you can, they've got that little sensor thing. I think if you don't use YouTube, there's other platforms in YouTube that you can use that button, and because it's got the crosshair in the middle, you can aim that crosshair, the carving, to push the button, and it'll bring that information up. But yes, we've got technical people at our base camp that build apps. Some do just got $1 million contract.
And we've got an ex-weather employee. That's what it does. It builds stuff for like building companies.
Yeah, so he does modelling for architects.
The software would do stuff like Autodesk. Oh, yeah, Autodesk. Sweet.
And sorry, another question is, there are 700 marae that you want to digitise. Who is going to go to each marae to
That's what we
capture the
wanted
information?
to try and license it out to other people. Just so there's more than one group doing it. And we're happy with it because it's about promoting and preserving our culture.
What are they licensing?
Pardon?
What would they be licensing?
Just the process of our idea. So we've got a process in our heads that we've written down and all that, but we just need to execute it.
Are you talking about process in terms of like step 1, step 2, step 3, this is
Nah,
we're
just
going
like
to
what the
develop.
gear we use, how we scan, how we digitize MaraEye, what we do to do the modeling and all that. That's our process.
It would be sort of a creative process about
Yeah.
how you would approach digitizing.
Yeah.
MaraEye.
Like there's already been, so even the universities get behind things like this because they funded a project called MaraEye Maps at Otago University. They went around to all the MaraEye 700 and mapped them on Google. And they got, I think they got like 100 grand for it for the uni. So there's also that option through academia.
Yeah, awesome guys, I love it. And I do agree, I think the opportunity to enable whānau who haven't necessarily connected with MaraEye, whether here or offshore, is huge, and we're a long way to go there, so anything like this that helps kind of cross that bridge is awesome. I think what's coming through here is obviously it's when you focus it in on that really core need, and there is a need for it, is we're actually going to talk about small markets, so it's hard to commercialise it. And just on commercialising, you guys talk about business process and stuff, but in the comment you made earlier that you're only creative, you're not business people, well, you're already starting to, you are business people. You're just business people who have expertise in the creative space, which is an awesome thing to have. Creatives who have created a process, you start to put it all together now into a package, so you're not just doing cool creative stuff, but you start to package it up. And I think that's going to be really important because part of that is not just about how you go and digitise the stuff on the MaraEye, but you've already mentioned it as how you manage the protocols around that as well. Who can see it, who can't, and having that packaged up would add value to it as well in terms of navigating those cultural processes and protocols. Because without that, it's dead on the water. All I can say is keep going. There's other groups that are looking at it. We've got some good applications through that had a similar idea, but you guys got
We're already looking at we're thinking about expanding it outside of Māoridom, so like we're going to mosques or something, synagogues, just other culturally significant buildings to humans, to people. And just because I think we are innate sensitivity to that sort of those cultural practices as Māori. We don't barge in and just go on and take photos, We know there's a process and we want to we want to use that to further our business.
Cool. Now, I think that's key. We value that up, right? So because there's the creatives who want to just digitise stuff, and then there's those who want to do it for a certain reason. How do you kind of define what that reason is, and the stuff that comes with that you bring to that that's deeply important to you culturally? How do you then take that elsewhere? So,
And probably just the thing around the licensing pieces, maybe you should have a think about the hardware and software components to what will be needed for it to scale. Like obviously there'll be like 360 cameras, and I imagine there's dollies or people or whatever it is. Just because like on that, if you package it up as a thing for others, you might just want to think about that combination of things, so you almost give them a template of what they can do for a certain price or whatever it is, just because that's, licensing a process.
There's also like options for us to, if we get a lot of equipment, we can hire that out. Well, we just did some research. There's Staples, they're based at the VR garage in the city, I think. They hire out a VR camera for 10 grand a day or something like that. So that's also an option. We could keep the equipment with us, get it out to people, hire it out, something like that.
Cheers, guys.
thank you guys.